Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's a little spookify my bedroom with me. I pretty much got, it's a mini haul because I got most of my decor this year and a lot of it was from Home Goods maybe 2 weeks ago. So I'm just really excited to show you guys. I set on my dresser up with all my Halloween stuff, but I changed it 3 different times. So I'm kind of excited to see which one you guys like the most. And then I kind of move things around in my room that you'll kind of see. Like I move my mirror and all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'll just get right into it. So my very first idea was to have a simple tablecloth with some statement pieces on it, but making sure my crystal ball was the center piece and having my 2 Bath & Body Works witch hand candle pillars on either side. And then just kind of having some plants and little spell books and crystals surrounding the area, maybe some like other decor like pumpkins. So you could see I decided to just swap out my witch hands for those 3 taper candles around my crystal ball. I thought it just made it look more spacious and spooky. And then I decided to add another crystal ball right in that corner. I know those clips are like super short, but you'll see in a second how I rearranged everything. But basically I just moved that big mirror you saw in the background and I stood it up next to my closet because it fell over like 3 different times and it smashed like some of my decoration. I was like, that's not about to happen. So then once I did that, I was able to move my tablecloth onto my wall like I originally thought I was going to do. So that way it kind of tied the whole area in together and it didn't just look like a table, it looked like the whole wall was Halloween. So you'll see here in a second what I mean. So this is the setup I thought I was permanently going to keep, and this is the clip where I'm going to kind of show you guys where I actually got my individual pieces from. The only reason why I tweaked this a couple hours before editing is just because it was a little too crowded for my liking, especially because the top of my dresser kind of doubles as a desk and like an eating table for me. But yeah, anyways, I'll get right into it. So starting with this piece, I got the picture frame from Ross. It was about $7.99. And then the actual print of that pinup witch girl, it was off Etsy. If you just search like Halloween pinup girl, I'm sure it'll pop up. It was like $10 and the shipping was practically free. It was like less than $5 or $3. This Maleficent mug, I actually got at Disneyland this year. They have it all year round next to the Haunted Mansion gift shop. So you'll definitely find it there or even at the main like Plaza Main Street like mug area. And then this crystal ball you saw previously, I got it from Cracker Barrel for $25 last year. They do have one this year, except the fog is actually lime green instead of orange. And I think the previous year they had a purple one. And then these cauldrons, the little 3 pots I got this year from Michael's. They have it almost every year. I've seen it 3 years in a row now. But you could also find it at Home Goods. And that was $25. And then this little setup I really enjoyed, except it kept falling over when I was trying to plug things into that little power strip behind. So that's part of the reason I had to take it down. But this Hogwarts little journal I got at Universal Studios this year. They also have that all year round. And that taper candle snake I got at Home Goods this year. They had a couple. I've seen people post it on Instagram, so I imagine it's easy to find. And then that crow candle I got at Ross, $7. This I really like. It's like a skeleton meditating, like doing that Buddha like meditation post on top of like a jack-o'-lantern. That was part of this year's Martha Stewart collection at Home Goods. And then same with this tree. I'm 98% sure that tree was also from the Martha Stewart 2022 collection. It lights up, but the lights were just very white and I didn't like that, so I kind of honestly just don't plug it in. But this journal is just one of my favorites. I like that it's not like a journal that has like the notebook lines in it, and so I could kind of like doodle and draw, and that's the things I like using journals mostly for. I don't really like when the lines restrict me. That little print I actually got free with the Etsy pinup girl witch. They just kind of threw it in there when I got it in the mail, so I decided to just kind of keep it in my book. So on this side of the table, I found this like really dope life-size like palmistry hand thing. It was like $7.99 right near the register at Home Goods. And Michael's has very, very similar items this year. So if you're looking for something similar and you can't find it at Home Goods, definitely check Michael's. And then that little crystal ball right next to it, I already had previously, but I just put it on a different holder. And then that's one of my Bath and Body Works candles, and the holder for that was from Home Good. No, actually Hobby Lobby, I lied. And then this taper candle, I don't remember where I got it from, but the holder you could pretty much find at any kind of flea market. And then this jewelry box is actually like vintage. It's my mom's jewelry box, so it meant a lot to me to put it on this table and keep her spirit alive, you know. Especially this time of year, holidays are super rough. But yeah, just having a little piece of her next to my candle always makes it feel like she's here with me. And this trick or treat little like spell book thing, I also found near the register at Home Goods, so you'll probably find it. I kind of saw a lot of them. And then this vase is just shoved with all these random flowers, and this cute little pen like Mike Wazowski's girlfriend. I can't remember her name for the life of me, but I got that at Disneyland this year, so you could definitely find that probably on the website actually. But yeah, this is pretty much what the layout looks like from far away, and the twinkly lights really just tied it in together. And I honestly like that tablecloth against the wall a lot more than it was like on the table. I truly did like this setup a lot, but I did want to separate a couple things because things are falling over. So you'll see in the next couple clips how I was able to do that. So this is the final setup I ended up settling with. Knowing me, I'll probably change it in a couple of days, but I really like it right now. And I also always imagined that little like meditating skeleton witch on top of the jack-o'-lantern to be my centerpiece of the table. Just because I think he's super adorable. And also lighting the jack-o'-lantern just makes it feel like everything ties like the whole table together. So like when I turn it on, it's like my favorite part of turning on any of these lights. Besides these little $5 faux candelabras, I got those last year at Target. They were $5 each in the little like impulse section near the register, like the 5 and below section. And then I put my crow in the middle of those because I feel like it gave it a haunted mansion kind of vibe. And then I put in new batteries in my crystal ball, but I feel like they're dying because they're like, it's not creating as much smoke because I put in cheap batteries. And then I moved my palmistry hand right next to my crystal ball, so it's kind of like a palm reading and fortune teller kind of vibe all in one. And then I moved my cauldron and snake and Hogwarts books next to each other, so I feel like it gives it that like Slytherin like Hogwarts vibe without like mixing in like Maleficent and this like spooky tree and like all these random crystals. So I feel like everything's able to stand out just a little more, so I really, really like this setup. I also want to turn you guys on to this 3-wick I just got at Bath and Body Works. Spooky Cider Lane. I never liked it before, but I gave it a chance. It's bourbon glazed apples, maple syrup, and voodoo vanilla. And those things just sound like it's going to give you a headache because it's too sweet, but I swear by this candle, it smells so good. Like, oh my god, I can't even get over it. Like, I definitely want like 3 more. And I honestly just got it for the lid because we never have like fancy skull lids. But if you guys come across this candle and you see a good candle sale, definitely pick this one up. I think it's totally worth your time. I seriously underestimated the throw of that candle I just showed you guys. And if you don't know what I mean by throw, it's like the amount of fragrance that the candle actually gives when it burns rather than just the amount of fragrance that you smell when you're actually smelling it like in store like this. And then pro tip, some people did say, or at least I could verify, that maybe 40% of the time when you smell the lid, that's as strong as the candle's gonna burn. I can't say that's all the time, but a good half, you have a good chance of it having a good throw if the lid itself is pretty dank. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope to talk to you guys soon, and subscribe if you'd like. Bye.